Yo, Mr. White, what's going on? Jesse, it's time to cook. That's right, folks. We're going to check out a video called Title Cooking from Incognito Mode, also mode, also known as the Internet Historian. I don't know how this flew under my radar, but I think it's time for us to cook. Time to go ahead and enter Hell's Kitchen and face off against Chef Ramsay and see if we have what it takes to not only lead the blue team to victory over red, get the coveted black jacket, and that's right, get a $250,000. There you go. I said $250,000 and become the winner of Hell's Kitchen season 23, I think. Maybe. Yes. No. One of my guilty pleasures is I love to watch Hell's Kitchen. My favorite season is season 17. All Stars. Anyways, without further ado, since I'm in charge of the ones and twos, please be sure to support the original content creator, the Internet Historian. Follow all of his content on all of his social media. It's the right thing to do. It's the one thing to do. But now it's time to boot up and suit up and time to cook. So let's enjoy this video in a 3, in a 2, and an uno.
Cooking. Cooking! What is cooking? It's a frozen TV dinner, that's what it is that's cooking. And I put it in the microwave with my camera, so you can see it cooking in real time. Don't worry, that's not smoke. That's steam. It's totally normal. Yes. Black steam. Oh God, it's locked. It won't open. It won't open. Help! Help! I'm gonna have to break the glass. I can't.
Unplug it!
I can't reach the plug.
Unplug it!
911. Yes, operate. Oh, fire services. Yes. Come quickly. I'm very hungry.
Let him cook. Oh. That's not good.
I would like to try, just once, cooking meth. I think
Jesse, it's time to cook.
that looks kind of fun. You know what I mean? You know, it feels like it's got that nice kind of part about cooking where it's like, you don't have to be exactly right about the recipe. You can kind of intuit a few things. And then
I don't think any of that's true.
at the end, you get this big glassy thing, and it's like, all right, you don't even have to smoke it. You could just turn it into like a nice vase. It feels entrepreneurial as well. It's like me and the gang. There's something nice about it.
I think it'd be cool if we had a cooking show.
Binging with Babbage, but it's like it's drunk.
Oh, God, that's a lot of dangerous chemicals.
Welcome to Tweaking with Tony.
Oh, no.
Your host, Tweaking Tony. And like week 1, it's like,
Get away from my stuff!
like it's the pilot episode, right? So it's like, today we're just going to be making some classic old-fashioned methamphetamine. And it like does a B-roll where it's just like a baking sheet. It's like methamphetamine, it like wipes over methamphetamine.
Yes.
Here's some I prepared earlier. But if you're going to do the same, you're going to need...
This is my grandmother's recipe.
1 cup. Yes, that's right. Gotta use that chili powder. That's Pinkman's style.
You know, she didn't exactly pass it down to me, but I remember watching her make it a lot when we were children. And now I've had
Goddamn, Grandma. I didn't know you was part of that trap game.
a lot of fun recreating it for my new recipe book, Tweaking with Tony, Recipes to Serve 30 to Life.
There you go.
But then, like, people love it. So now we're on, like, episode 6. We've done, like, meth, cocaine, crack, and we've done, like, a little trendy video where it's like, today we're going to be making the meth from Breaking Bad. That's right. Everybody's favorite TV
Yeah, we started to run out of gimmicks. We've done opium into just heroin. And
and it's like season 7 is like, all right, today we're going to explore what to do when you're a little bit tired of cooking, right? Today we're just gonna be huffing paint. Minimal effort, no real prep time. You can be in and out in 45 seconds.
today we will be...
Oh, God. Hey, by the way, have you ever seen those prison photos of people who were arrested who did methamphetamine and how their faces keep on getting, like, more deformed and disfigured? So frightening.
Drinking just gasoline with a spoon. Now, there's no need to preheat this. You can just drink it at room temperature. It's perfectly good.
I'm going to step onto my balcony garden where we will climb over to my neighbor's balcony garden.
God.
We're going to be using his kitchen today because the smell won't dissipate for several weeks. And we don't want the police knocking on our door now, do we?
No, we
It's
don't.
like a studio audience applause.
Oh, mate, this is actually such a brilliant premise for a show.
This would be so much funnier if I knew anything about cooking meth. You know what I hate is I feel like cookbooks are like so incredibly vain. Yeah, there's some great, recipes and stuff for you to make at home, but really it's about my childhood. No, it fucking isn't, man.
And it's really describing a memory around this recipe.
Like, you know Kevin from The Office? That dude has a cookbook for chili.
Yeah.
There are 106 recipes in that book. And he was like, but there's some great stories in this book.
I promise. There's some great stories.
Oh, really? You don't say, Kevin. Like the time when you brought the pot up to the office. Oh, shit. I remember like the pot falls out. And he's trying to clean it up. Pure gold. Pure gold, man.
Can you imagine, like, you're trying to get fucking dinner ready for her store, and she's like, oh, babe, are you almost done making the salmon quiche? And you're like, yo, hold on, man. I mean, when he was growing up in the Philippines, like...
I just got to the bit with his first kiss.
why does it matter that your grandma made it this way?
Yeah. No, I don't.
I hate
don't
that
give a shit.
I watch so many YouTube videos where they're like, I don't really like adding this much salt, but that's how my grandma used to make. Your grandma's not in your kitchen with a wooden stick ready to hit you on the fucking hands.
I want to see a grandma with a Michelin star before I start taking more of this grandma advice. I'm sick of this.
They're trying to justify doing it stupidly. They're like, normally you can just crack your hard-boiled eggs, a little bit on the side and just peel them off. But I like to just eat them with the shell on. Call me crazy, but, that's how Gam Gam taught us.
No. Sometimes Gam Gam might have been a little crazy in the head. I've noticed that with a few cookbooks, a few of them here and there. I actually have only 2 cookbooks. One of them is an old Italian cookbook, and the other, well, not old. It's from the 1970s, so it's not fair to call it old. But the illustrations and art in it is actually pretty nice too. And the second cookbook I got a Chef Ramsay cookbook.
We were happy. What level of cookery are you at? How much of if I gave you a restaurant, how long would it be before you burn it down? How often do you cook?
2 days. 2 days, it burns down. Listen, opening up a restaurant sounds fun, but it's a radioactive business. And if Kitchen Nightmares taught me one thing, there's a lot of people out there that should not own a restaurant, okay? Now, some can rebound. Some can. Some can rebound. Others, like, what was that? The Cake Factory, where, like, Chef Ramsay's just like, you know what? I can't help you. And he walks away. That was great. That was a great one. That was pure gold.
Cook.
I've got a relative instinct for things, but I'm really not good at following instructions. I just don't like instructions very much.
Really?
No. It's the same with like IKEA furniture, right? I just want to kind of intuit everything.
How are you freestyling IKEA furniture?
You can't freestyle IKEA furniture. Trust me, I've done so from experience.
Well, you just sort of, oh, well, this bolt looks about this side. This looks about like this nut size. So these two must go together. And then what tends to happen is I go, right, can I intuit this thing? No. All right. Historian, I've organized all the pieces neatly. I remember when I was down and out back in the day, didn't have much money. And I had heard, there's a whole bunch of foods at the supermarket that you should really try that people simply
Top 10 foods if you're poor. Oh, God.
overlook. But they're great if you don't have any money. And I'm like, yeah, go on.
Yeah.
And so they're like dried kidney beans and lentils and stuff. It's like, you know what? It's true. I do overlook those. Let me give that a try.
Sure.
So I bought these kidney beans And I thought, I like these. These will be great. So I get these home, and I'm hungry, and I'm like, right, time for some kidney bean cereal, I guess.
This is the most historian story ever. If you're a viewer of this show and you have watched like the dozens of hours of historian describing himself and the wonky shit, this is it. This is like textbook.
No, hold on. I mean, this story doesn't really go anywhere, but all right. So I'm hungry, and I've got these kidney beans, and they're all dried and hard. So I read the instructions, and it says, soak them for 24 hours in cold water.
Yeah.
And I just went, what? What? I'm hungry now.
Literally inedible otherwise.
Fine. I'll order something. So I, went and I had some other food. But out of the principle of it, I started soaking these beans. Now, it's 24 hours later. And I'm like, right, should be good now. I tested one of them. Still exactly as hard as they were when they first came out of the bag.
Okay.
And I went, all right, well, something must have happened, though. I then throw that pot of water on to boil. After an hour, these things are just as hard as when they came out of the bag. What? I was like, what is happening? So I just kept cooking them and kept cooking them, and they did not get any softer.
Did you read the instructions, buddy?
After about, however much it cost me in electricity to run this stove, I went, Uber Eats.
There you go.
That was the last time I ever tried to eat poor people food.
Oh, there you go. Hey, come on, man. Don't be mean to poor people food.
My mom is very adamant about not wasting food and also not buying food if you can make it.
Right.
Which is very frustrating to hear from a woman who's like capable of cooking anything. So when I take her out to eat, like we'll go and get like fried chicken and she'll be like, I can make this. And I'm like, I know you can make this. Like that's not the point of why we're doing this. And she'll say it to me when I'm on my show, like, you know how to fry chicken. I'm like, I'm not. Are you fucking
We're doing it easy mode today.
joking? You have any idea how much of a hassle it is?
Yeah.
Get half a gallon of fucking oil to fry chicken.
The cleanup alone.
Oh, God, the cleanup. Yeah. Ooh.
And then what the fuck am I supposed to do with the oil? And she's just like, oh, you just keep frying stuff, and then once it gets dirty, I'm not going to keep frying shit all week. I'm not going to get the fucking life.
That's how it was done back in the 20s and 30s during the Depression era. If you have older relatives or if you remember those stories, type in the comment section below.
Man out of this thing, are you crazy?
Ad time.
Okay, I am driving really fast right now because I am super late with this truck full of NordVPNs.
And I am innocently crossing the road to use public Wi-Fi at that cafe over there.
No, look out. I'm going to hit you with the truck.
No.
Collision. And that's when I woke up in a very strange land. So that
You got isekai'd.
just happened.
Harumph, you're the chosen one. I'm not very impressed. Come on, let's go see the king.
I am the king. You are the chosen one. I'm skeptical and self-deprecating. I'm not the chosen one. I'm just an ordinary guy.
No, look, he has the sacred symbol.
Oh, that's just a birthmark. No, you are the very prophesized guy.
I will never learn to love him.
You will bring peace and a 2-year plan with several bonus months to all 7 kingdoms and finally bring an end to Dredicus. Whoa, Dredicus.
I'm evil. First, I'm gonna hack you. Yes! Then I'm gonna sell your data. Yes, Dredicus, yes! And then I'll kill your dog.
Do it, Dredicus! Remove the Office UK from the international Netflix catalog!
No matter how much I training montage, I'll never be strong enough to fight Dredicus. Something, inspiration, inner strength. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, I did it. I believe in myself. Yes, now do it across up to 6 different devices. You've been training for 2 years and also 4 bonus months now, and you are full strength. NordVPN.
Wait,
What?
don't forget this MacGuffin item. Threat protection. If only I had had it many moons ago, I would not have lost my arm.
Oh. Perfect isekai kind of storyline.
Dredicus! This is the fight. Yup. What happened next was the most epic fight scene you've ever seen in television history. It was incredible. You would have loved it.
International Netflix catalog!
Good, he's
The
dead.
dust settles, revealing I'm still alive.
The tide of the battle is turning against me.
Uh-oh, I never stopped driving this truck.
You did it. You defeated Dredicus.
You're the new
done.
king. Thanks.
Also, I love you now.
Aw.
I appreciate that. Let's see who was under that mask all along.
What?
Saily Man?
No.
It's a twist. Don't think about it. Instead, just go to nordvpn.com
What a twist.
/incognito to get a 2-year plan plus 4 bonus months. It's a right good deal. You're gonna love it. It's the best damn VPN on the market. Ad over.
You see, lifestyles are not the same throughout the world.
What?
Where do you get your beverages, Mr. Historian?
I put a cup outside and I wait.
All right, but some people in other countries have to have their drinks made for them.
I find that very hard to believe.
Okay, well, hopefully you don't find it hard to hit the play button.
What do you got?
Indian bouncing soda.
What?
It starts out with a man.
Okay.
Okay, all right, good description.
Pouring a...
Bros got
a
it.
man pouring... Okay, so there's a man with a bag of milk. It seems as though he's cut a hole in the bottom, and now the liquid is all pouring out into a glass.
Wait, are you a milk in a bag country? Because I'm not. I think it's weird.
Never put milk in a bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I find that to be offensive, and for those who support milk being in a bag, you're a heretic, and the emperor will judge you.
I don't understand it.
Anywhere but a bag. Right, then he takes these little sachet packets of, like, chocolate powder mix.
Okay.
And he just very messily puts them into the glass. Suito, there's no flair at all. Where's the pizzazz?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. If this is what I think it is, you're about to be impressed. Ah, yep, here we go. Didn't mix it at all, he says.
Wow, he's good. Okay, I take everything back that I said.
There you go. Yes.
Go.
You gotta imagine at least once or twice a day he fucks up and that dude behind him just gets splat.
You think when he makes himself a soda at home, he's doing the same thing?
Oh, absolutely. His wife's pissed off because she's asking him to warm up breast milk from the fridge. He's over here doing spinny shit. She's like, babe. And he's like, sorry, just got off work.
Sorry. Force a habit, but anything for my baby boy.
Yeah, there you go.
There
I was
you
gonna
go.
say, I've seen ones where they fucking like bounce it off the ceiling and shit. This guy was just warming up.
There you go.
Look how badly he's fucking up the ceiling. Look at the black marks.
First of all, he is dripping wet.
Oh, wow.
I don't think he's great at this.
It's not sweat, it's splashback, right?
I would hope it's sweat.
I love the idea that his wife, like, really disapproves of the way he's so flamboyant with the milk. And she's like, you're just going to serve the milk, right? You promise you're not going to do this spinny thing anymore. I promise, I won't. And then he goes home and he, like, his shirt is drenched and he smells like sour milk. She's like, what have you been doing?
What have you been doing?
What have you been doing all day? Nothing, I swear. Someone dropped a milk on me. It's not what you think.
Can
And I believe him too. It was an accident, I swear.
you imagine what it'd be like to come home as like a circus clown, but your wife's like an accountant?
Yeah, she's like, no more clown. He's like, I promise. But then he just keeps doing it anyway. And he has to like sneak into the house.
And you gotta just come home wiping the makeup off your
Get rid of all the makeup.
You're covered in like cream pie, like whipped cream and like the spray water.
He's like, oh, I made a series of bad decisions, and my wife, being an accountant, doesn't love me anymore.
He's like knocking on the bathroom door. It smells like remorse in there. What are you doing?
That's what this dude's life is.
Oh, come on.
No way. They're adding sound effects.
No. Yes.
There's no way that's real.
That one's not real.
Because it's got like
That
CSGO
one's not real.
shotgun loading sound effect.
Come on. There you go.
Oh, he dropped it.
Why'd you drop it, fool?
Certified goofball.
Could I do it? No. Should
No.
I do it?
No.
Probably not. But I gotta say, whoever's making glasses in India, good job.
I don't think I'd drink it.
No.
I'm gonna be honest.
No.
I don't know anything that needs to be shaken that violently.
Yeah. I like this. This is a good segment.
For those of you who don't know, my kryptonite. Hazelnuts. I'm allergic to them. They'll kill me.
You know what, Suito? I am tired of in the field. What if I did a worst case scenario?
What?
And you were trapped in an insane asylum. You suddenly feel a sharp pain in your stomach.
Oh no.
Everything goes black. It is
You have to take a dump.
your appendix again. Now, you are taken to a very serious hospital. There you are.
Hey, that's me from when I had my penis ensmallment.
You're in hospital.
Okay.
Now, there happens to also be another guy at the hospital. He is very stressed out. The CIA is after me brainwaves.
Hey, buddy, you okay, man?
How did you know my name was Buddy? I'll kill you.
Listen,
I'll kill
I
your
can
family.
see you're stressed out. Let me try to put your mind at ease, all right? I'm in your walls. I'm in your walls, man. I'm in your walls.
He gives you a smile. He goes, well, you know what? You'll be in the walls soon. And you don't know what that means. Now, time passes. It's nighttime now, and you go to sleep.
Sure.
But while you're asleep, Buddy sneaks into your room.
He goes up to the medical chart at the foot of your bed, and he swaps them. He swaps his chart with your chart.
Oh, fuck.
When you wake up the next morning, how you doing, little fella?
How are you doing, doctor?
Well, you gave us a bit of a fright there. Okay, well, we're just gonna put these restraints around you.
What?
All right, take him away, boys. And then security comes and takes you to...
And
I'm at Hogwarts?
It's the Westminster
Asylum.
Asylum for the clinically
It does look like Hogwarts, though.
insane and especially not good in the head and often dangerous and likes to bite.
Okay, I'll roll with it.
You are now trapped. How do you prove that you are sane and get out? Okay, so your doctor comes in for an interview.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
What's going on?
Welcome back.
Back?
We're so glad to have you back.
It's my first time here.
Oh, is that right? Well, we're very glad to have you then.
Brilliant. My name's Samet. What's your name?
I'm Dr. Incredulous.
Wow.
That's got to be a nightmare scenario. I'm pretty sure there's a story out there of somebody who was wrongly put in an insane asylum and tried to do everything in their power, trying to prove that they're not crazy.
I can't believe that's your name.
All right. Well, I'll be back with your pills.
Brilliant.
And he comes back. Here you go, little fella.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Just
M&M's.
Just take these, and you'll be back to yourself in no time.
Absolutely. And as I reach out my hands to grab the pills, I fucking wrap them around his leg, take him down to the ground, and choke him unconscious with the fucking window curtain.
16.
Yes.
He is unconscious. Now what?
I take his glasses, I take his lab coat, I take his stethoscope, I throw my shirt on him.
All right, it's Dr. Suito. Okay, so what are you going to do?
I step outside of the room, and I move into the next door.
Doodly doodly doo, it's me. I'm going to roll a dice, and the first security guard that you walk by, I'm going to see if he falls for any of this stuff, because you really look just like the patient that was admitted, and you definitely don't look like Dr. Incredulous.
8.
You got an 8.
Out of 10?
This is such a terrible idea. You would have to roll a 20.
I'm a brown guy in a lab coat. Who the fuck is questioning me?
All right, stop right there, criminal scum. Who are you?
I quickly glance at his badge. What's his name say?
I'm a security guard working for the hospital. I don't have no names. I'm a face without a name. I'm a bit of a rogue
I don't
agent.
believe that. I'm Dr. Incredulous. What's your deal, man?
All right, you can have my name. It's Les Dudus.
Les Dudus,
And
yeah.
I'm ready to
I know.
do this.
Let's do this.
I know. Les Dudus. We've met before, don't you recall? Don't tell me you've been sampling some of the pills we've been giving the patients.
Listen, I've been working here the past 5 years.
5 years, yeah, I know.
In fact, Dr. Incredulous is the godfather to my children.
Of course.
I know what Dr. Incredulous looks like.
You think
and you
I wouldn't
are
know,
not
little...
him. Why don't you claim to be a new doctor or something? Why don't you claim to be the same one that people see every day?
I can't believe this is the roadblock we're bumping into. What's it matter?
So listen, I'm gonna let you off this time, but I want you to do one thing.
Anything, let's do this.
See, the thing is, you're probably still a very dangerous mental patient, and so I need you to do a whole therapy session in order to cure yourself.
That's a trap, but sure.
Suddenly you're in the therapy office. Why not? Why don't you have a seat over there?
Oh boy, this is how a certain adult website turns out to be.
In the chair.
I think it started when my mom's standards dropped and she met my father. Could I ask? I'm a little confused. Why am I in here? What makes me crazy?
Well, you know, it's a multi-factor thing. Let us begin with what you are wearing. Next, you attacked an innocent doctor who was merely trying to help you. And third, on your medical chart, it said that you were a paranoid schizophrenic with gingivitis.
No, the incurable disease. Yeah, so what if I agree to brush my teeth and stop attacking doctors? That should cover most of that, no?
Yeah, that
Wait,
should.
do you think brushing your teeth will cure you of your craziness?
It should.
Go on.
I cough, and then I lunge at her legs and start strangling her with the window.
God's sake. Yeah, listen.
So he's not crazy, but he sure is acting crazy.
You've come up with one solution so far, which is violence every time.
What do you want me to do? You and I both know I'm not talking my way out of a mental facility, man. Listen, I want to get better, doctor. I want to get out of here and go see my family and my internet friends that are definitely real.
Well, luckily for you, we just have this brand new pop quiz that you can take, and it will determine if you are crazy or regular.
Give me the quiz.
Okay, so here's the first test. What do you see?
Okay.
It's either two ladies or two people sitting back to back, or a frog.
Okay, I see Kermit the Frog bussing it down sexual style. He might be a quirked up white boy goated with the sauce, maybe?
Congratulations, that's exactly right. Well, you've passed number 1 of 3. All right, for getting out of the insane asylum, this is question 2. If 3 kids can eat 3 hot dogs in 3 minutes, how many minutes would it take for 100 kids to eat 100 hot dogs? Dun, 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 dun. Would you like to phone a friend?
Can I
ask the audience? Or 50-50?
Can I phone a friend?
We don't actually allow phone calls. Yeah, all right. Who do you want to fucking call?
Can I call my buddy Sammy, the helicopter pilot? That's what we call him.
All right.
Sammy, I'm in the mental asylum, man. Come smash in the window and helicopter me out of here.
Don't you want to ask me how many kids can eat how many hot dogs? You've only got like 30 seconds left on the clock.
It's 100 minutes, man. Just get the helicopter around to the back side. They're gonna bring me to the padded room. I need you to smash into the side of the building and get me out of here. Maybe bring 2 helicopters.
Okay, fine. Let me roll for that.
13.
You got a 13.
13. 13 is the name of the 13th Legion of Ultramar.
All right, I guess that means that Sam's on his way. Wait, what did you say your answer was again?
I'm going to say 3 minutes. Final answer.
That is correct. Well done, Suito. Now, to prove whether you are definitely nuts or totally normal, final question. So, if I was to... Listen up, Suito. This is not the third question. I need your help. The CIA, they're coming for you. They put a microchip in the back of your head. This was all an elaborate scheme. They're trying to silence you, Suito. They're coming for you.
Run.
You are the chosen one. Quick, take my gun. It's in my top drawer in my desk. When I say, are you ready for question 3?
that's when you have to act. Suito, you have to save the world. All right. So, Suito, are you ready for question 3?
Yes,
What do you do?
I do not get up and go for the fucking top drawer that's obviously fucking laced with nerve gas or something, man. This is too obvious.
It is.
You can see she's holding this smile on her face, but she can't like hold the muscles for too long. It's becoming a faker and faker smile over time.
Oh, for the love of God. Okay, I get up and go to the fucking top drawer and fucking save the world.
Oh no, Suito!
Oh no, it's nerve gas!
It's a trap. The nerve gas releases from out of the
Oh
drawer.
no! What?
Looks like you failed the test.
This was the test the whole time? Who could have fucking guessed? Oh no!
But wait, you already high rolled on the Sam the helicopter pirate. And so he comes right through the wall. The blades cut up the psychologist, and she is dead. Quick, Suito, make your escape.
Go. He escaped Hogwarts.
What does this have to do with cooking?
Thanks for watching.
Absolutely nothing. Well, all right. Hey, let's talk about cooking. If there's if you made it this far, hey, number 1, you're awesome. Number 2, please support the original content creator. Number 3, what is your favorite meal to cook? And do you have any cookbooks? Now, I already mentioned before, I only got 2. An Italian cookbook, and I got a cookbook from Chef Ramsay. And actually, my brain is not failing me. I've used a couple of those recipes, and I failed miserably, so no, I will not post anything on TikTok and have Chef Ramsay roast me. I'm not, listen. I did 4 years in the Marine Corps, all that stuff. Grew up on the south side of Chicago. I could take the barbs, I could take the hits, but being roasted by Chef Ramsay, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. My soul would break. But I have actually done, and you know what? I don't think he's put any stories in his. He just kept it very basic. I mean, the photography and the imagery of the food is absolutely beautiful, spectacular, but no stories. No stories. Just cooking. It's time to cook. And when you hear it's time to cook, do you think of the theme Breaking Bad? Type in the comment section below. It's time to cook. Better Call Saul. Which one's better? Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad? Let's have a fight on the comment section.